Okay guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. Today we're back at it. We've had a couple of weeks off here and now we are back in full swing. This is going to be a very busy week. Starting with today, it's a Saturday. We are in Elon, North Carolina, and we're doing an event we did last year. I'll put the link down below so you can see what it looked like last year. This year we're back. It's called the Blank Canvas event. It's for the Alamance Arts. Alamance is the county, I hope, that we're in, Alamance County. And we're back. So there's all sorts of entertainment going on today. We're going to get a ton of footage of that. We're set up here in the main ballroom for the dance portion. I'm also the MC pretty much for this event. There's going to be tons of stuff going on out here in the courtyard that we are playing music for and MCing, as well as inside. So there's going to be a lot of running back and forth. I don't know how much dancing I'm actually going to get in, maybe an hour at the end. But it was a great event last year. They raised a ton of money, so stick around and we're going to see how it goes again this year. Okay guys, this is one of those events where you got to have a lot of communication with the people that are putting it on. You can hear the band warming up in the background. Like I said, there are things going on out here where we don't have really any gear, but I need to use that gear from the band to do some MCing and to play a couple of tracks for a dance performance. Then they're also going to do the dance performance a few minutes later inside where our gear is hooked up. So we got to make sure that we have the tracks loaded in there and on the iPad. I got all my scripts here because I'm kind of the guy that's like telling people to open up their wallets and their pocketbooks. And so, you know, it's one of those things where you just got to make sure you know the schedule, that you've kind of rehearsed what you are going to say, because some of these words, quite frankly, don't sound like me. So you got to look over the script and see how you're going to tailor it. It's just a lot of moving parts. Like I said, it's a lot less dancing than we're normally used to, and a lot more probably MCing and just being like the vibe set, background music. And then maybe that last hour, I think we can get people dancing. What do you think, Saquon? Yeah?
I think so.
Yeah. Anyway, so stick around. Let's see what happens. And hopefully the sun will go down a little bit. It's a hot day here in North Carolina in late September. And then we can start getting some better shots of some of the really cool features: balloons, flowers, candles, all kinds of stuff. Okay, so here we are inside the ballroom. They're doing a rehearsal for this immersive dance experience. Definitely a different kind of setup than we've ever seen, really. We are literally set up in the middle of this ballroom, left to right, front to back. We're pretty much dead center. We have a small dance floor in front of us, and then we have a giant projector wall behind us, mainly for this dance performance. But he's also got a camera, you'll see, set up in front of the DJ booth that'll be able to show me up there as well, and on these two vertical screens on each side. So that was something that they had a guy named Michael bring in. So that's definitely cool, definitely different. But you know, you got a lot of space here behind us that we had to obviously tape our cords down and whatnot to get our power and everything else. So it's definitely a different setup, you know, to be in the middle of the room like this, push basically all of the way almost to the other side. We'll kind of show you, if you spin around like this, you can kind of see what I'm talking about, where they're doing their rehearsal, and then we're basically in the middle of the room. So anyway, definitely a different setup for today, but it's pretty cool. I think the screen thing is going to be awesome. We'll definitely get some footage of me playing and then being up on the screen. So a little bit of a bonus. I didn't know that he had set that up, so pretty stoked about that. So anyway, stick around. We'll be bringing y'all more scenes from the show. Okay guys, just minutes before doors opening, playing a little light jazz in here. Most people I think are going to be outside. This is going to be one of those events where I'm going to have my iPad with me. It's got my schedule and my script on it, and I'm just kind of floating between outside and inside. I got the songs queued up for all the dancers. I got playlists on Spotify in case there's not musicians playing, but as you'll be able to see, this night is full of entertainers. Dancers, jazz band, 50s, 60s band, little 70s kind of singer. I mean, I don't know where I'm fitting in on this. I think more of the MC and probably just the end of the night kind of dance party DJ. But I don't know, man. I feel like it's just going to be a lot of moving parts. It's one of those things where you really got to be paying attention, and you need to be right here where they can find you, and you don't need to be roaming around. Like, they have a room down the hall where they've got food set up for us and drinks and whatnot. I feel like I just need to be right kind of between here and the courtyard, and we'll see how this night goes. It's going to be a lot of running around.
on up and give a welcome tonight. Everybody put your hands together for Carolyn and Tammy and India and Cheryl. Let's give them a big hand, everybody.
I stand here with words on these pages to bring you and I closer together, to cast a thread into this community fabric in the hope at least one person will weave a line or a word into their own heartstrings.
Okay, so here we are. We are about an hour and 20 minutes into the event. As you can see, there's all kinds of stuff happening right now. We had a jazz quartet play. We've already done a full dance routine, or I didn't do it. The Fred Astaire dancers did an Elvis song. Then the quartet played again. Then we've got now kind of like a sock hop band playing. We got another performance coming up from the dancers in just a little while. And basically they're doing it outside and inside, so we're kind of running back and forth between the two things. We're just trying to basically coordinate the schedule and make sure we're in the right place at the right time. There's a lot of moving parts to this event, but it's going well so far. Okay, so the night goes on. We just had the 70s band move inside. We had the 70s dancers move inside. There's still some people hanging out here. And we definitely want to get a shot of the lights. The Alamance Arts lights look super cool, all lit up. Sun finally went down, and bars out here. Kind of a small crowd out here hanging out. It's a beautiful, beautiful night. Normally this event has either been in November or December. The good news is November, December, it gets darker earlier. The bad news is it's usually cold out here and nobody hangs out outside. So honestly, I think this is a perfect time of year to do it. They're kind of before the fundraiser season, which is usually November for us in Raleigh. And so they're kind of getting people's money a little bit earlier. So anyway, we've started to kind of transition inside. We have another, the 70s band is playing now. Then we have another immersive performance with that big screen at 8. One more Fred Astaire dancers performance. And then I'll be playing from, I don't know, maybe 8:30 to 10. I think we're back on schedule, especially since I did the welcome earlier than I was supposed to. My mistake. Every once in a while, your boy makes mistakes too. I'm first to be here and admit that to y'all. So anyway, schedule's back on. Everybody's enjoying some food right now. Band's playing inside. Let's keep it going.
Everybody, please put your hands together for Jani's Music Studio. Alamance Arts has been an integral part of our community since 1956, advocating for art, promoting local talents, and providing accessible programs and education. Your presence here tonight, everyone, means the world to us. Last year, over $91,000 was paid out to artists thanks to Alamance Arts and your support. Speaking of support, you can easily donate using the QR code you see around or by connecting with an Alamance Arts representative at checkout. Also, silent auction is still open. Your contribution ensures the future of community arts, outreach, and supports the Arts Council's operations, which will make a difference in so many lives. So thank you all again for being here tonight. Obviously the point is to raise money for the arts and for these artists. Before we move any further, I'm going to go ahead and turn the microphone over tonight to Lauren Edwards and her father, Michael Edwards, for this part of the presentation. Everybody give it up for Lauren.
What an amazing event. I'm having the best time, and there's still more to come. So as our amazing DJ said, my name is Lauren. I am from right here in Burlington. I graduated from Williams High School, but I am now, yes, go Bulldogs. But I am now a creative director and full-time dancer and missionary based in Madrid, Spain. So I actually flew in from Spain to be here with you guys tonight. And we are going to show you a little teaser of a new show that we're creating titled Saudade, which is a Portuguese word that means the longing to return to a person or a place.
All right, y'all, end of the road, heading home with Saquon. Just leaving the inn at Elon is what it's called. Same place we were last year again. Last year was in November, this year, September. Man, honestly, a really great party. I mean, we probably got over an hour and a half of dancing. Yeah. Over an hour and a half of dancing. We thought we were only gonna have an hour. We had an hour and a half of dancing. Played everything. I mean, the crowd was literally from probably 30 to 70. So we were all over the map, playing songs, taking requests, not a ton of requests. The video screen was awesome. They had like a feed of me going up there. I'm sure Saquon got footage of that. We had some dancers behind us that they had hired, like hula hooping or something was going on back there. But all in all, man, it was a great party. I'm glad they had us again. It's always surprising, you know, like we're never sure what's going to happen at these events. There aren't weddings. But to be honest, I was telling Saquon on the way out, number one, that place probably has the best load in, load out in the state of North Carolina. The doors to the ballroom literally open up to the parking spot. You drop the ramp and you basically roll right in, ground level. And then number two, I was telling him, like, I love to do things that aren't weddings sometimes because it's less stress, less planning, different type of crowd, you know, no ceremony. So it's fun to break it up like that and do sometimes these big fundraisers or birthday parties or just something besides a wedding every once in a while. So anyway, all's well that ends well. I hope you guys enjoyed this look behind the scenes. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and please leave a comment. Tell us what you thought about the footage and about these, you know, gig logs. And that's it. Got an hour drive home. Peace, y'all.